Road to 1800, day 111. We had a wild day 110. So if you want to check out day 110, go ahead. That about, I don't know. Just check it out. You'll see. You'll see. But today's a new day. We're going to continue our, what's it called? Uptrend, hopefully. And not do anything too crazy. Okay, we gotta be careful. Most likely bishop goes there. Let's just open this up for the queen, just in case. You might see a queen attack here soon. Okay, as expected. Let's just go here. We could probably go all the way back since we're definitely not taking that pawn. And now... maybe I go... should I go e5? I'm hesitating because if this knight goes, takes it... no, the knight's pinned. But we gotta quickly defend it. I want to just to get the center, but I feel like trying to defend it will turn into a whole thing. Let's try it. It's something new. We'll try it. Most likely pin the knight. We'll get the bishop out. No, if he pins the knight, we'll get the other knight out. So last time I did this, and I got attacked by the knight. I got attacked by the knight when I went to just counterattack. So what happens if you get attacked by the knight again? I guess we have the check. He pushes up. We can't win the knight. But if he pushes up, he just be defending the knight, then we can take. So it shouldn't lead to anything but a normal trade. Okay. Double attacking the pawn. Let's just take the knight. Okay, now we can castle. Pawn is still safe. Life is good. So maybe the pawn there wasn't as bad as I thought. We'll bring this knight out. Both knights are connected. And we got another defender for this pawn. Guess he wants to win it badly. He thinks he can win it. Let's start adding some pressure. Let's apply some pressure. He's applying pressure on the pawn, trying to win it. I want to add pressure to the bishop, trying to kick it. If he goes back, we'll push, get rid of the knight maybe. Knight can always go there, so maybe not the best idea. I want to go here, but I'm worried about leaving this pawn undefended. Yeah, maybe pawn push here was just bad. We need an attack. I don't see an attack, so pawn is fine for now. Let's just develop our rook. Let's not get too worried about this pawn. Does he want to trade? Possibly. We'll trade. Still defended. Let's push up just to give him something to think about. He opens this up. We go again. He goes back. We win a pawn. He's not gonna attack with the rook. Okay, if we push, he goes here. We take. Life is good. So let's go. Okay, he's hiding back there. Alright, now we can keep applying pressure. If he pushes, we just take back. It's all good. We can go here. He takes. We just lose. So maybe this would be interesting too. But no, he would just take the pawn there. So maybe it's time to add a defender here. Or we can try to trade queens. I don't see how trading queens helps us. Let's just go here for now. Let's go here. Defend the pawn. Plus, if this file opens up, we'll have both rooks on the open file. Okay, he's double attacking. Alright, that's fine. Maybe. If I go there, he takes. I think I just need to go back then. I don't want to give up the pawn just yet. I guess we had the queen defending it, but the queen can get easily kicked. Like pawn push there. No, it can't get that easily kicked. So let's not overly focus on this pawn. It's pretty safe. We can connect this way if we want. The only problem is that I want to go back just to see what this queen is on about. We gotta be careful of this diagonal. Maybe we can put our knight to better use. I want to do this for now. Okay. He's trying to win the knight because if we take, he takes, we take back. No, he's not going to win the knight, but I don't know. I'll go here. If he takes, yeah, this is, I don't like whatever tactic this is. Well, we don't have a choice. We have to go here. We're about to get checkmated. We might be getting checkmated. I tried something new. It's backfiring, but I think part of it is just because I'm letting it actually be an issue. I don't think he ever had this pawn. Okay. Queen is attacked. I think we only have one safe square, so let's not overly think. We only have one safe square. Well, this is the only place we can go. If he takes. Yeah, I don't know what he's trying. It's not going to work. Unless he goes here. In which case, we probably bring the queen around and try to force a trade. Yeah. Or we could just go here. I'm going to go here because I don't know. Yeah, let's just go here. Try to force a trade. If he takes. Okay. Alright. Yeah, he's just winning. He's just winning. We're down. How many pawns? 4, 5, 20. Too many. Now he just has to keep us out. And all of our pawns are on light squares, so that's kind of bad. He has a light squared bishop. We need to move our pawns to better squares. Definitely can't lose the knight. I have to take. Let's go here. Man, it's just a lost position. I feel like that. I don't know. The pawn push might have been terrible. You gotta know when to do things, when not to do them. Yeah, this is bad. All I can move is the knight and the king. They're not really pieces I want to move right now. I got 12 seconds. We'll just let it run out. Maybe we'll get lucky. You get a stalemate. Okay, good game. 76 for us, 83 for the opponent. It's not as bad as I thought, but pretty bad. I guarantee you, it's the pawn push that kind of started all of that. Yeah, there was a blunder. You're going to end up losing the pawn. And then we tried so hard to defend it. What about the queen here? This was also bad. I was trying to get away from the pin. Playing the same piece again slows down your progress in the opening. Hold on. We did that. That leaves a queen open to being captured. E5 is a blunder. How is it a blunder? Wait, are you kidding me? We didn't see the queen. Oh, no. I accidentally did this. Never mind. That was a blunder. This move will cost you a pawn. Show follow-up. So we go here. He takes our bishop. We take back. What was his best move? I said this piece is a blunder. Show follow-up. How is this a blunder? I don't like it. Needs to show me. It needs to show me how that bishop is a blunder. That's a blunder. Okay, show us the follow-up. No. It calls it a blunder and then doesn't tell us how it's a blunder. Alright, whatever. Let's move on. He takes back. Okay, it's a miss. The best move was to take the pawn. Why can't we take back? We take back. He checks us. What if we take? What if we take? Oh, he takes back the pawn with a check. And he gets the bishop. Okay. That's why that's a blunder. Not because we'll lose the bishop, but because we'll lose the pawn. And not be able to defend it. Yeah, this pawn move is so bad, dude. And we spent the whole game trying to defend it, too. And then here, our position is actually better than his. But, okay. We didn't know how else. Where else did we mess up? Because right about now, the knight coming back was bad. So we weren't supposed to defend this pawn. We're supposed to just chill out, let it be. Your opponent's rooks are doubled on the file, increasing the pressure on your position. I did this. What's my best move? Push that pawn. So knight's fine where it is. Push the pawn. And slowly try to gain some space. Yeah, we were fine. We were fine and too focused on trying to keep that pawn. That's what I think happened. Now it's a blunder. That same pawn push is a blunder one move later. You permitted the opponent to win a pawn through a discovered attack. Show follow-up. He pushes. We go back. That's exactly what happened. I also didn't see this. I think that would have changed things if I saw that. Too many opportunities. There's this. There's that. Because there's the double whatever. There's this. Just a bad position. So here, instead of pushing that pawn, if we don't push the pawn, we're sort of fine. Not great, but sort of fine. We push the pawn, it's all over. Best move is to take the knight back. Makes sense, and defend this pawn. Yeah. Okay. And then from here, it kind of, like, he's already up 4 or 5 pawns. So let's see here. He takes, we take back. He takes a pawn, we go back. He takes the knight. And then he's just up how many pawns? 4? Yeah. 7 pawns to 3. Just it was that pawn push that caused all of this. Well, that's what it is. First game, not always the best for us anyways, so let's just brush it off and move on. All right, we're warmed up now. Let's make this second game better. We got black again. This time we'll okay, engine says do this. I think we just transposed into the Caro-Kann, so I guess keep that in mind. Last time I pushed this pawn up to stop this. He's just attacking the center. I don't really want to push here. I've never seen this. What are we supposed to do if he attacks the center right away? He did that so fast. He has to know what he's doing, right? I don't know. I'm not gonna take. Maybe I push this pawn up. If he takes, we take back. But I don't want to block in my bishop. That's like my one thing I don't like to do. We can take right away. We can ignore, get the bishop out, and try to be in time to push again. Or I'm just going to ignore it. I don't want to block my bishop in. If he takes, we take back. If he doesn't take, we'll take this pawn, put pressure on that. Wait, can we push and put pressure on the knight? Yeah, but I want to go here. Let's take. Take. Okay. If I push and he takes, he gets to undouble his pawns, but I get to save my pawn. So I'll do that. He takes, we take, he takes back, we win the queen. Okay. We'll attack the knight. Get out of here. Get out of my space. Nobody comes to my side of the board. Go back to your side. Oh, did we mess it up? Damn, we messed it up. We gotta learn how to deal with that pushed pawn. And if I go here, what if he goes somewhere like there? No. If I go here, he takes, we take back. I don't have to do that. I can go here, but I don't have to. If he takes, we take back. Or I can just push here, attack. Attack the queen. Knight can't go anywhere funky, right? No. I kick the knight. If he takes the pawn, I take the knight. So knight's gotta go away. That's all I want anyways. Is that knight trapped? No, he's got this square. We can bring this other bishop in, continue our attack on the knight. And develop our bishop. If he takes this pawn, we don't even care. Alright, let's develop this knight and then just castle. We did just give up a pawn. Do I even want to castle now? If I castle here, oh, excuse me. If I castle, I'll have to deal with this file. Okay, maybe we don't castle this game. Alright, we are doubting ourselves too much. We're gonna castle. And somehow we have to open the center since his king is in the center. I don't know about that, man. I might not castle. Yeah. I'm gonna castle. It's bad. It's bad, but I will. I'll say, come take the king if you can. Take the king if you can. Alright, let's not give away this pawn. We don't have to. Let's kick this knight again. Okay. Let's bring our queen here. It's attacking the knight, attacking the pawn. I don't even want the pawn, to be honest. Let's go here. Attacking the knight again. Maybe we should have done something else first so he would forget about the knight. We can bring the bishop back. And the knight's still under attack. The problem is now maybe our bishop's pinned. Where's this knight going? Maybe the rook goes there. Weird game. Weird game. Very different setup than what I'm used to. What I want to do is bring this rook here so this bishop is defended and go after the rook somehow. Bring our rook here, go after his. He takes our bishop, we take his rook. So let's try that. Got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. All this new stuff is costing me a lot of time. So interesting. He wants no. It's a blunder. It's a blunder. It's a blunder. Once he pushed the pawn up, it opened up his bishop. Wait, he didn't see it. It opened up his bishop. So wait, what is this? He takes. We take. I don't know. I have to take the rook anyways. Yeah, he blundered. He blundered. Maybe we'll get lucky and he'll resign and we don't have to worry about time, but he won't resign. I can take the bishop. I can take the knight. Knight's useless, right? Bishop or the knight? I take the bishop. This a close, is that a close position? Maybe, maybe not. Let's just take the bishop. Oh, he has a bishop pair now. That can get annoying. Let's take. He takes back. We gotta be careful. We go. Oh, we can't go there. I'm tripping. I thought we could go there, but I forgot he's not pinned anymore. But we can go here, attacking this bishop and that bishop. I think he just collapsed after that one blunder. He's just making bad moves, it feels like. Because now we go here, and he has to give up the bishop. Two minutes though, so it's still any man's game. What? He's just gonna give us another queen? Okay, that's what I thought. Very curious what the engine has to say about this game. 83 for us, 73 for the opponent. We played decent. What did it give us for the opening rating? Opening rating, our opening was a 71. We're much lower than our usual. Makes sense. We usually average between 85 and 90 in the opening. Middle game, 87. Yeah, we did all right in the middle game, except for that one tiny blunder. Yeah, he did something very different in the opening that threw me off. No one's ever done this. I got the. Hold on. We pushed the pawn up. He pushed his knight out. Ah, that's where I messed up. That's where I messed up. That's where I messed up. I should have gotten my bishop out immediately, attacking the knight. Plus, that's two moves. You develop the bishop and you attack the knight. Two moves in one. And then he does that. It's just weird. And we made the best move. Cool. He does this. Okay, don't push, or don't attack. Push first. He goes there. He missed it. What was he supposed to do? His best move is to take the pawn. And yeah, we don't really have anything, because once we take, he can always just take back with his pawn here. Yeah, it opens up that file. It's not that bad opening up this file, especially if we castle king side. He just has an open file on our king, and then he can just castle queen side if he wants, or not castle, whatever. But he missed all of that, and then I'm guessing we were supposed to push. No, we were supposed to take his pawn. You're going to end up losing a pawn. Best move. I did not see this. Oh, because if he takes, we can just take back with the pawn. So follow up. He takes, we take. Checks us. We come back. Are we just not down a piece? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're actually up a pawn. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember any of that. It's never gonna be useful because I don't think I'm gonna. I mean, let me be positive. Maybe I will remember. One day I'll be a GM. I'll remember every position, every move. But that day's not today. We did good over in the middle game, so let's speed through it. Attacking, we put so much pressure on that knight and it worked well for us. Best move. Best move is to get your knight out of there. But I don't like to put the knights on the edge of the board. We have a much better position. I thought castling was bad. What did the engine say about castling? I was really worried about that. We castle, it was fine. Okay. We did this, best move. Let's see what the best move says. Get the knight out, she'll follow up. He pushes, we take. Takes, we take. Yeah, and we're up about 2 pawns. So we're doing okay. So the knight here, what does this threaten? The correct move to safety. It doesn't threaten anything. And it's saying we can put our knight on this file. Maybe. And we're still attacking his knight. And his rook can't come in. So this is a clutch move that we didn't see. Okay. We burned a lot of time, but it paid off. And then he just... Alright, let's hide the follow-up. Let's resume. And where's the blunder? This is the blunder. Yeah. You overlooked an opportunity to win a pawn by removing a key defender. This is what he should have done. Take, check. Wait, is that not a check? Hold on. Wait, what? Why would we do this? He can take here or this way. Oh, it's a discovered check. Okay. Okay, cool. We check. Win. So we win our piece back still. We have such a good position that we would have won our piece back. So we were fine. I thought it was a blunder, but it wasn't. That's why you can't panic. So we go there. Okay. All right, we're fine there. What did I do? He takes my bishop. I take the rook. It's saying don't even take the rook. That's crazy. Best move, take the pawn. Show the follow-up. Take the knight. He takes your knight. You threaten checkmate. We're just up. Man, they just find some crazy moves. So we attack the rook. He attacks the knight. We win his knight. He wins our knight. And then we take his bishop, and he can't take our bishop because there's a checkmate threat. Checkmate threat. Yeah. He castles. We take the bishop. He takes our bishop. And somehow we win enough pawns to be solid in the endgame. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of calculation. It's just fun to see what the engine cooks up, but most of the times I feel like it's just too hard to follow. And then from here we were just winning. Solid second game. Let's end on a good note with the last one. Third and final game. Let's get started. Finally, we got the white pieces. But we don't get our Jobava. What is this? The Englund Gambit? Okay. Englund Gambit. What do I usually do? I think I usually get my knight out. Sometimes they go here. This is the variation that I don't like. I want to go here. But what happens is, what does happen? What happens is he checks here, wins the bishop. Or if he doesn't win the bishop and we come back, he wins the pawn, which is kind of annoying. Does he win a pawn? We come back, and then he takes the pawn. I'm tempted to just give up that pawn. I'm tempted to just give it up. Let's just get our knight out. Okay. Can push this pawn all the way up. I think this time we're fine. If he takes, we'll take back. We'll just develop our pieces. Yeah, I think whenever I go against the Englund Gambit and I try to hold on to the pawn, it usually goes like it usually doesn't end well. Let's attack this knight. If he forgets about it, he's cooked. But he didn't forget about it, so he's fine. Okay. Just develop our pieces. I want the bishop here just in case this pawn needs some extra protection. If I go here, we're fine. I kind of just want a castle, but gotta protect the pawn, right? Kind of glad that we put the bishop there. Let's just castle and move on about our day. I didn't think the difference would be this drastic between early 1400s and mid 1400s because I feel like we get so much more like pressure applied to us now. Like we're 9 moves in and we're fighting just to be able to castle. Or maybe we just need to learn how to deal with the Englund Gambit because we go against it a lot. People, I think it's gaining popularity. Like a lot of people like to play it. So we gotta figure out how we're gonna go against. I'll probably do some research on it. All right, time to castle. Time to castle. I guess he was going for the pawn, but that's defended now. What is he doing? He hasn't developed any pieces. He keeps trying to attack. I want to just push the pawn. I want to push the pawn and just kick his knight. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just bring our knight back and chill out. He wants me to bring the knight back so he can win this pawn. What? Yeah, I feel like I'm falling into his preparation. But I don't know really what to do about it. If we go back, he takes it, we take back, he wins the pawn anyways. I want to push. But I don't see a good excuse for pushing. And then once we push, we can never take, like, that pawn can never go back, so. Maybe we just let him have the pawn and try to find an attack. I'm gonna push the pawn. I don't. I want to be able to add some pressure of my own, and I want this e file open anyways if he doesn't castle. So we'll see. Okay. All right. Maybe he got what he wanted. We'll check for now. I'll push this pawn up so we don't lose it. If he tries to go back, okay, good. Let's go to the center. Oh, I think he messed it up. We check. Yeah. This is just checkmate. That's what you get trying the stupid. Like, I hate this opening, man. I hate the England Gambit. It's so annoying. But yeah, that's what you get. Good game. We survived his preparation. We're back in the high 1400s. It's been a good day. 72 for us, 48 for the opponent. Let's see what the engine says about our opening, actually. What does it say about our opening? 86, not bad. Middle game, 55. I guess we did horrible in the middle game. He got like a 7. That's the lowest middle game accuracy I've seen. All right. Okay, it's saying defend. I thought that was bad. Show the best move. Show follow up. What if he does this? This is what I was worried about. We go back. He wins this pawn. No, he's gonna do this, and that's what they usually do. Okay, and I usually try to attack the queen. That's where I mess up. So you're supposed to go here. And then what if he does something like this? I usually bring the bishop out and then they do something like this and it just goes downhill. Okay, you just go after the queen and you're just winning. Are you winning? He goes there. What are we doing? Okay, okay. Now we know how to deal with that. Okay. So now if he takes, what do? You take back, and then there's still a fork that's incoming, sort of. He's got to stop it. Is that the only way to stop it? Yep. And then what do? We just solidify our position. There's no clear win, but that's how we're gonna deal with the England Gambit from now on, I guess. This is what I usually do. Hold on. I usually do this, then they go here, and then I do come back, and then he takes, and I do this. And that's where I just mess up completely. Because then they come up and do something like this, and I've lost so many games just because of this. And then you have to go back. Whatever you do, you're either going to end up losing a rook, a queen, a bishop, something. It's just a blunder. So that's why I just hate the opening so much. But now we know how to deal with it. We just get the knight out instead of attacking the queen like that. Okay. Play 29 teams as white, 51% win rate. Okay. Let me see here. We did good the rest of it. We got the knight. What did we do? We got, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, we got our knight out. He takes, we just push up. Attacked, he takes, we take back. And then we went in here trying to just develop our bishop. It's saying your best move was to castle queen side. Okay, maybe. We didn't. Then this is bad. You missed a better way to defend a pawn that was under attack. Just get your king there. Oh, just castle. Okay. No, we castled king side. Check. Oh, so we made the right decision of just saying we don't care. You can have that pawn. We'll attack your knight. Yeah, we attack the knight. He takes. We take. He takes back. We check. He goes there. The check was fine. Check was fine. Best move was to go ahead and stop his king from being able to move. Okay. But if, yeah, from being able to castle. Okay, we checked. Yeah, his best move was to go here. He didn't see it. And he resigned because the next move after this was going to be checkmate. So good day overall. Found a better way to defend against the England Gambit. And we turned the tide from our sad day 110. Yeah. So thank you for watching. Until next time, peace.